Every Thursday night, 9 p.m., Iconic Cafe hits the digital radio airwaves with the best in home interviews and cooking. Be sure to check out Iconic Cafe Mishawaka Facebook page for upcoming and archive shows. Now that's iconic.
Come back to Mishawaka for some home cooking, whether you're out late at night or up early in the morning. Featuring Dog and Suds root beer, iconic cupcakes, homemade biscuits and gravy. The Iconic Cafe, 215 North Main Street, Mishawaka.
All look the same. There's not a line here that goes with anything. Had a dream last night and I forget what it was. What it was. Take the skinheads bowling, take them bowling. Take the skinheads bowling, take them bowling. Had a dream last night about you, my friend. Had a dream I wanted to sleep next to plastic. Had a dream I wanted to lick your knees. Had a dream last night and I forget what it was. Take the skinheads bowling, take them bowling. Take the skinheads bowling, take them bowling. Take the skinheads bowling, take them bowling. Take the skinheads bowling, take them bowling.
All right, that was KZZ. Welcome, Iconic Radio. Bruce Tassel, your host. Always appreciate. KZZ is here live with us tonight, and we'll get to them in a second. But first, we always have to pay the bills for Mr. Bill McDonald. Phoenix Grill Thursday night, Open Jam. Friday night, High Life. Saturday, Trouble Walking. Cheers Pub, Thursday night, Open Jam. Friday night, Guilt Trip. Saturday night, Music Meltdown, 5-star dive bar. Just talked to Justin. He'll be back on the show probably later this month or next month. Thursday, Open Jam. Friday night, Blammo. And Saturday will be Attention Deficit. So these sponsors, the XCRS radio station. Always appreciate it. Spread the word. Bill will have classics on tonight, too. They'll be starting at 11. And I'm very honored to have these excellent musicians here. And I'll let them introduce themselves. I'll start with Mr. Ed.
Yeah, we're very honored to be here, Bruce.
Okay, put the hooves away.
Eddie Killowatz here.
Hi, I'm Gary Zapp. Hello to all listeners everywhere.
And Zane.
And just Zane now, huh? Okay, Gotcha. Well, hey, I got to give a story. These guys, how we all got together was, 20 years ago maybe?
Oh, 85.
Whoa,
86.
that's really a
89,
long time.
Maybe it's late 80s. Late 80s.
Late
Yes.
80s?
It was late 80s.
Well,
yeah.
good. All right. I still had hair
88
then.
or 80.
Yeah, there's a few years in the 80s that are kind of blurry to me. I don't know.
But we used to do art shows together, and they were called Glue Traps, is one of it and stuff. And this was the house band called the Web of Lies, and they were fantastic. In fact, they were nice enough to play at my wedding, and I remember how cold it was that day.
Yeah.
We had to get heaters and everything. So, but now they're called KZZ. And Eddie, why don't you come up with, or any of you guys, how you got the name KZZ and what you guys are about?
Well, my real name, I won't divulge, but Killowatz just stuck with me over the years. It's easier to say, and Zapolsky, yeah, that's a tongue twister too. So we just shortened it to Zap. And John, what's your real name? I don't even know.
Zamutowski.
Okay, I can't say that.
I had no problem with it.
Yeah, Zane, much easier. So hence KZZ.
All right. And you guys just did an open jam last night, and you're playing at Hoosier Tap tomorrow, correct?
Yeah, the open mic is at Extreme Family Pub and Grub, and last night was the first night. It's going to be an ongoing thing every Wednesday night from 9 until midnight.
Great, great. And anyone's welcome?
Anybody's welcome.
Oh, great. Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, Eddie, we were on last time the show. We were talking about you guys really write some fantastic originals, and I'm sure tonight we'll be able to play some.
We have one we're going to play tonight.
Very good, very good. So how did you guys get together and come up with originals? I mean, is it someone has one idea and the others get in, or do you guys, put something all together?
Well, Ed comes up with a lot of ideas on the guitar, and then a lot of nights we will get together, just jam things, little bits and pieces, and use that as a theme for maybe a song, and then kind of build around that and do things like that, where we all kind of like have a little input on it, and and iron things out. It's an ongoing thing. It's not. Sometimes things happen overnight. Sometimes they take a month or so to bear fruit.
Or even years. A song can be incubating for quite a long time. Like if we come up with the instrumental portion of a song coming from a jam, I may take it and I retain it in my head, and try to put lyrics to it. Those lyrics might take a while to, finish. But instrumentals are our forte. We've always loved doing instrumentals, and we've gotten to the point now where they're becoming quite complicated. So they take some time, to finish up. But we've got about, what would you say, about maybe 10 or a dozen originals right now that we're ready to play out. So.
And we were talking that you guys are going to be recording soon?
Soon, yeah.
Great, great. Will it be around here, or are you going somewhere else to record?
It will be around here.
Oh, great, great. Mm-hmm. John, the drummer, how much input songs do you have with this?
We all put evenly. It's a three-legged table.
Three-legged dog.
Whatever. Dog. Sure, whatever.
Haven't seen one of those in a while.
They get around.
But that's what I like about you guys, because the chemistry. I mean, really, it's a friendship and it's a chemistry. And to me, that's what music's all about anyways. And you guys really bring that all out with it and stuff. So, well, we ready to do another song here? We've already got. So what do you got playing now?
This is one of our originals, instrumental, called Haga La Que Quiero.
All right, KZZ.
Yep. Ready?
Thank you, KZZ.
Thank you.
Hey, how would people get a hold of you? Is there a Facebook page, web page?
I have a Facebook page myself. It's Eddie Killowatz.
Okay.
And a lot of the stuff for the band, promotion and whatnot, I put on there. And that would be one way to find out when and where we're playing.
Okay. All right. So they just get your name. Why don't you spell your name for
Eddie
me?
Killowatz, KILLOWATTS.
Okay. Are you any more promotion you guys going to have down the road? Are you looking at websites and stuff? Or is that anyone looking at websites anymore? Or?
That should be something that we'd be working on soon. I mean, for now, it's just, we do flyers and word of mouth. And we, I'd like to, let's see, I would say the Facebook would be the best way to find out about the band right at this point.
Okay, so that's where they'll be able to see your shows and everything.
Reverb Nation also.
Oh, okay.
I've started to put a few things on Reverb Nation, and start to build on that. As more gigs come up.
Right, but like you said, every Wednesday you guys will be at Extremes.
Extremes.
Okay, what time does that start?
It starts at 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's on Mishawaka Avenue and Ironwood. It's the old Studies.
Right. That's taking us back a little ways, but yeah.
You don't have to wear a collar.
Yeah, not like the old days and stuff. Well, I want to go through each of you. Where'd you get your inspiration? I'll start with you, John, for music and everything.
Man, it goes way back for me. Mom would wake me up in the morning and feed me oatmeal and listen to folk music. So it starts there, big.
Mom's listening.
And then the Beatles came in and,
Yeah.
kind of went from there, pretty much into progressive music and,
You play electric drums now, or where you at?
Oh yeah,
now?
it's it's a hybrid kit, basically. You know, I mix it up, but right now, you know, keeping it simple depending on the room. You know, it's more convenient to play the electronic kit. So.
Well, I'm pretty
Yeah.
amazed
We're
because
going.
you're just using the congos here.
Yeah.
It's sounding
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Like I think
He-
you were on the headphones.
He's got a satanic cowbell.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Yeah, he plays that every once in a while.
I bet Extremes loves that, huh, when they get that going. All right, Gary, how about you?
Well, the first thing I ever remember having was a record player. I was infatuated with that when I was a kid before I was even in school. And I just loved having records and playing records. And when I was 9, I started playing guitar. Right before I started driving, I took up the bass. Probably about the first time I jammed with Ed back then in high school.
Oh, no kidding. That's
Yeah.
when it started back.
Well, we jammed around a little bit. Yeah, we
Oh,
in
okay.
garage bands, you know, what you call, and, you know, just go in the garage and improvise, and that's where we kind of started, yeah. You know.
Wow.
I knew, well, Gary had played guitar back in grade school before I even started playing a musical instrument. And I actually took up the bass guitar, you know, before I switched to a regular guitar. But Gary had played guitar back then.
Oh, wow.
We've kind of flip-flopped here somewhere. It's been quite a few years. I took the bass up, you know, when I was still in high school, and seemed to fit in better with that. It seemed like
You still got your old bass? I can't remember the white.
yeah. I still have I have an old Gibson EBO that was made in 1962, and I still have that.
Oh, wow.
And I generally try to play that out when we use it. When we play out, I still try to use it. Was what I'm trying to say. It's hard to find a good amp combo for that thing. You got to have a lot of watts and a lot of speakers, just like you used to use in the old days. The new processes don't seem to work very well for it.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right. Wow. Now, about you, Eddie? You go back. Did you take music lessons or anything in school?
No.
Did you guys
Well, I
play
played-
band or
I
anything?
played cello in the grade school orchestra for a couple years, and I really loved the cello. Wish I would have stuck with it, but the tones of that instrument kind of stuck with me. I've always strived for that beautiful, mild, mid-rangey tone, you know, of the cello. And but then I picked up the bass guitar, you know, when I was probably about a junior in high school, and played that for about a year, maybe a year and a half, and then I decided I wanted to play the guitar, and it was playing along with Black Sabbath records.
That's the key.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Black Sabbath was it for me, man, back in the day.
Louie Louie, that's the first song I learned out of
All right. How about you, John? What was your first song?
I actually started out playing violin, and
See, you didn't let us know that. Gee.
That's because it was fourth grade or earlier, and they wouldn't let you be in band and play drums until the 5th grade. So, so I. Had,
So you still got a chip on
I
you.
was itching. yeah.
You still play violin, Eddie?
It taught me how to fight. You know, when you got on the bus with the violin.
I was never invited to play in the school band. When the band director found out that I was playing guitar, he asked me if I wanted to come out and play the bass drum, which I declined and decided I was going to be underground from then on.
And there you have it. There you have it.
We're still trying to work our way out of the basement.
That's right. Wait, let me go over some stuff too. King Promotions. We had some wrestling promoters on last week, and they're doing a thing in Bourbon. It'll be coming April 25th.
Bourbon?
Yeah, Bourbon, Indiana. I don't know if they got any bourbon here, Eddie, but I'll find out for you. But I always wanted to thank those guys, Tom Russell, Adam Nelson always, and next week Southside Denny will be coming, which will be good too. He goes back a lot of years too and stuff. So I think it's neat being able to do this radio and get together with friends and stuff and make it happen. I do want to talk a little bit, about glue traps, what we used to do, and, your guys' feelings about those, because, they've been so long, it's hard to, I guess, remember them, but on our last show, we were reminiscing stuff with it, how great those were. I mean, really.
They were a lot of fun. It was a total collaboration. All the artists and us with the music would get together and we'd have meetings and discussions, about the show, and plan it all out. And some great artists back in that day. I will recall James Deeb,
Yes.
Fantastic painter, instrumental in also putting these together.
Right.
Kate Sloan, Lynn Million, Doug White, just to mention a few of the artists, who were, just so fantastic back in the day. And we loved putting music to these shows also.
Well, and I always say, because you guys used to make a big spider web, if you remember. I mean,
yeah, we got caught up in that. No pun intended.
But there would be like doll heads in there, doll bodies.
I called it quits after the one I built with barbed wire. I got cut up too bad.
You shouldn't lean back as a drummer, you got to stay forward.
We always encouraged people to bring an item to throw into the web. They'd get in for free if they brought something to put in the web, It was always interesting.
Is there any video out there anywhere? If anyone has that, or
I don't know if there's anything surviving. Jim Leap might have recorded us.
Yeah, that's right.
Possibly might have something and tapes, but
Yeah, there was something they videoed at Center Street in Mishawaka. Was that it?
yeah.
Well, that was the glow in the dark web.
Well,
I think, wasn't it? That was
it was a show at the time we were playing with Gretchen Priest.
Yes,
and she
yes.
did a show there with riders and other troubadours, and somebody videoed it, but I have no idea who has it or if there's still a copy of it left.
Wow, that'd be
Anything
great
like
to see
that,
and bring
but
back.
I don't remember who that was. There used to be one, though. I remember we watched it once on a VCR afterwards.
Fred Flintstone,
VCR.
Put the blame on VCR.
Yeah, those kids do it.
Oh yeah.
Well, Ned, we talked too about at the cafe doing a show and maybe getting these going again. And did you come up with a date yet?
You name a date. We were talking like late May,
Yes.
which would be perfect.
Okay.
And I've got the artwork that I want to put up
Right.
ready, about 12 pieces.
Oh, that'd be great.
Along the wall that you have fixed, and then we will have music.
Yes.
To play along with it, and
Cheeseburger sliders. So we'll have some.
No barbed wire webs.
Yeah, a little too close to the bathrooms. That might stick some.
Are you going to have wine and beer?
I'm hoping. I haven't got my beer. We might have to close it to have that, but we'll figure something. Yeah,
Okay.
Might have to go outside for that, but we will get something going. So.
Well, that's coming up. So you name a date.
Yes.
In May, and we'll you can promote it. I would like to mention also that I'll be doing my first acoustic set at the what's that cafe downtown?
The Chocolate Cafe?
No. The Chicory. The Chicory.
Oh, South Bend. South Bend.
The Chicory Cafe. Sunday.
This
May
Sunday?
April 5th.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of like a local music showcase. And there'll be several artists performing. I've got a half-hour set in there that I'll be doing. April 5th on Easter Sunday.
Oh, okay.
And I'll be doing about maybe 6 or 7 songs.
Great.
Unplugged. Totally.
Well, you guys sounded great here. And like I said, we're just here at the studio. And, this sounds really fantastic. I know you got it on headphones, so always appreciate it. You guys ready for another song?
Yeah. We sure are.
All right, KZZ, Iconic Radio. All right, we're back on KZZ Cinema Girl.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. the cinnamon girl. I can be happy for the rest of my life with the cinnamon girl. I dream of pictures of run in the night. See us together, chasing the moonlight, my cinnamon girl. Silver saxes, a bass with a bow. The drummer relaxes and waits between shows for my cinnamon girl. A dreamer of pictures of run in the night. You see us together, chasing the moonlight, my cinnamon girl. You see, my baby loves to dance. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, little cinnamon girl. Very nice. You know, I got to ask, too, what keeps you guys motivated, you know, over the years? Like I said, you guys have been together for, what, almost 30-some years? You know, so what keeps the drive going, you know, to keep playing?
It's the joy of playing with these guys. We love music. We just, you know, I mean, music is my life, and I think I can speak for these guys too. And we've just become so accustomed to each other. You know, we're very intuitive about, you know, what we hear and what we can play, and it just makes it all that much more fun. And I never want to stop. And you know,
yeah, music in general is like a conversation. You know, and it's sometimes it's the channels it takes, you don't know where you're going, which makes it mysterious and enjoyable, and sometimes you can fall right on your face. But you know, it's great playing.
Yeah, we like to go out on a limb, and we're not afraid to take chances when we play. We love improvising, and some great things can come out of that.
Oh, I know. That's what's so great. But very rarely do you have bands that stay together that long. I mean, you know, over the years and stuff. But I think, like you said, it's because you all enjoy it and enjoy each other. And that's really a very success formula, you know, to have with it and stuff. So,
you know, we've had our ins and outs, but we always seem to come home to each other, I guess you can say.
Well, yeah. I mean, over the years, you guys have played in different bands, right? You know,
yeah.
You know, and stuff. So, and that. Yeah. So, the Clocks. Is there anything coming up with them? You got? Or?
No, that was last November. November 15th was the big Clocks reunion, and it came and went, and it was very successful. We had a blast, but it's very unlikely that we'll ever get back together again. Maybe to record. With the new technology, you know, it would be much easier to do some recording, you know, but as far as physically getting together and play, the logistics of it would be difficult. But it may happen.
You know, is there, you know, because always you get in a band, you always dream of getting this great success, you know, making big. Is that, you know, has that ever came to you like, wow, we should have been more successful or whatever? Does that... You ever talk about that, or is it not even important with it?
Not really even an issue at this
it's not
point,
important. It's all about the bright, shiny moments that music brings. I mean,
The bright, shiny
that's
moments.
That's the real reward, And
But that's the cool part about it, because it is.
When it comes down to the simplest, lowest common denominator of it, it's all about the feeling. When you do something good with music, there's nothing like it. It's just a great feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and that's why people got to come out and see you, because you've always conveyed that. Like I said, even
We try to show that.
yeah, even when we did the shows back then, I mean, it was so just mesmerizing. We'd have the art show, and then you guys would take the stage, and it really set it straight. And I hope we do find some video of that, because I'd love to put that on YouTube. I think that'd be fantastic. All right, well, I got to get something for Bill here. Bill, always appreciate it. He came down, set up everybody. He's got Radio Classics tonight, 11 p.m. Boston Blackie, Man Following Eva, and Millicent Bromley Kidnapped. And that is brought to you by the Phoenix Grill. And, of course, always the other sponsors. Phoenix will have Open Jam on Thursday. Friday night will be High Life. Saturday night will be Trouble Walking. Cheers Pub, Thursday night, Open Jam. Friday night, Guilt Trip. And Saturday will be Music Meltdown. 5-Star Dive Bar. Again, Jason will be back on probably end of this month or next month. Open Jam on Thursday, Friday, Blammo, and Saturday, Attention Deficit. So we're going to take a break here. I got a little Broken-Hearted Savior coming up. We'll be back with you. This is Iconic Radio.
I'll answer the question. You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Now that's iconic.
All right. Hey, we just had a little difficulty. Bill fixed it. We're back on, and we're going to start out with another song by him called Pacifica. So take it away, KZZ.
This is an old surf song from the 60s.
Oh, sweet. All right. All right, very nice, KZZ. Thank you for staying in tune with us, Iconic Radio. Like I said, Adam Nelson, always appreciate it. We'll archive this. This will be on the Iconic Radio or Iconic Cafe Facebook page. And also you can check out, we'll put it on Ed's Facebook page. That's Ed Killowatz. So we'll have this on this show. It's a great show with it. Like I said, you guys are going to start playing out more. You got your art show coming up. Anything else coming up in the future you guys got coming?
Not at this point.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Well, I mean, every Wednesday will be good to come down. So, yeah, I really do.
Every Wednesday at Extreme Family Pub and Grub.
Now, wait, can kids come too?
I believe so. Yeah, it's
So
all
it could be a
ages.
family.
All
They
ages.
have a time limit when.
But I don't know
I don't know if they can. I know, yeah, it's kids can go in there.
Oh,
'Cause they
okay.
got the bars walled
Yeah.
off from the rest of the restaurant.
It's sectioned off, so they stay on one side,
Oh, okay.
And then
Yeah, because I mean, really, people listening, you should bring your kids to listen to these guys.
and to play too. I mean, we'd welcome kids to come up there
yeah.
if they're
Oh,
underage
that'd
or
be
whatever.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I wish
Give-
more
just-
musicians did that.
Yeah.
I mean, really, it'd be an honor with it and stuff. And you really spread about what music's all about. As John said, it's communication. I mean, really, if you're able to do that, it's very successful and stuff. So let me get with Bill because we just got a couple minutes left. Of course, Radio Classics tonight, 11 p.m., Boston Blackie, Man Following Eva, and Millicent Bromley Kidnapped. And that's brought to you by the Phoenix Bar and Grill. And of course, we always talk about our sponsors: Phoenix Open Jam tonight, Friday High Life, Saturday Trouble Walking, Cheers Pub, Thursday Open Jam, Friday Guilt Trip, Saturday Music Meltdown, 5-Star Dive Bar again. Jason will be on the show shortly. Open Jam Friday Blammo, and Saturday Attention Deficit. One thing I want to ask each of you guys is if someone's interested in playing music, young kid, what advice do you have for them? How about you, John?
Don't be intimidated.
Yeah, well,
no, because everybody has a different route, different road to take. Just like anything else, and you just pick up your influences as you go. You could learn to read music. You don't have to. You could pick it up by ear. Listen to other people. Advice is always good. But just basically that would be my advice.
Yeah, I think that's great because you're right. It can be intimidating in the beginning.
Sure.
It seems
Yeah,
like
they
that's
shouldn't.
the
It's
game
just
people like to do too. Is
Yeah,
pound you
right.
down
Yeah,
early.
right.
And if you're comfortable enough with yourself, like you said, and believe in yourself,
Yeah.
would be the way to go. How about you, Gary?
I say have an open mind. Don't feel like you got to be pigeonholed into playing one kind of music. Play every kind of music you can possibly take in. Listen to everything you can take in. You can learn something from everything, and try just about anything you can. Don't just stay, I can only play this or play that. Get out there and try it. Go out on the limb and do it.
You still got your record player as a kid?
I don't have that one, but I still have record players.
He's got a lot of records.
I was gonna say, how
I
many
still have a
records you get?
78 player, that I can that we can listen to the old ones, but I still have record players. I got a couple of them,
You used to go to any of the shows? These record shows they have.
I haven't been to any lately. I
go to
got
those.
to it, but I don't really need any more records. I've got too many now. I've been trying to really actually get rid of some of them.
You need to get an iPod, Gary.
Yeah.
That'll be the day.
One little iPod and fill all those up. How about you, Ed?
What about me? Back to the question. I think a young person, they should get together with people their own age. They don't necessarily have to know the technicalities of playing. It's just the love of playing, the love for each other. They got to nurture each other, and don't let anybody tell you can't sing or you can't play. Just don't even listen to that crap, you know, because if you love each other, you love playing. That's how great bands are started at a young age, and just the joy and the love for each other, you know, and just camaraderie.
Practice.
Practice.
Gotta work hard.
Yep.
Well, how much do you guys practice in a week? I mean,
Well,
do you get together once a week, or is
a
it
couple times at least a
Yeah.
week. Sometime more.
Okay.
Yeah, sometime more than that. Yeah,
Yeah.
we play difficult music, so we gotta practice.
Yeah, we sometimes spend a whole evening on maybe one or two songs. You know, just you know, a couple hours on a song, and you know, with a beer break here and there. Yeah.
root beer for all you kids out
The
there?
band
You
that drinks root beer together.
know? Kid show, you know, guys. You know, when you compose, do you write the music down too?
It's all up here.
Oh, okay. So,
Yep.
because I mean, it is very complicated at times. How do you remember it? I mean, or it's just practice. You played enough.
It just
He wrote it.
Well, yeah, but you know, I mean, it goes through a whole night and stuff. Do you guys have notes or anything? You know, for a set at night or
no. It's all up here. And we look at each other a lot. We just we anticipate what each other's going to do.
Right,
And
right.
you know, if we get lost, if we you know, take a wrong turn, it doesn't take much to get back on track. You know,
Right,
we know each other that well. You
There's
know,
no limit to how many music notes you can remember.
Right.
Now, lyrics is a different story.
That's true. Well, hey, we're just about out of time. Again, Iconic Radio. Again, want to thank King Productions last week for World Wrestling. We got Southside Denny coming next week. And Tommy Forte, who was a Mishawaka High School state champion. He'll be the week after that. Famous last words. Why don't we start with you, Eddie? What do you got?
well, I just want to say out there, Stell, if you're listening, I love you.
Very good. True
She's the
words.
love of my life.
Very nice. Big G.
And if you're listening live, come out and see us tomorrow night at Hoosiers, South Bend on Indiana Avenue. Thanks to all the listeners everywhere again.
Yes. How about you, John?
I'm a little lost for words. Thanks, Bruce.
You know, if you had a goatee, you would look like Maynard G. Krebs right now.
I do have one.
And bongos,
Yeah, put your goatee on. Maybe that'll help you out a little bit.
We got all dressed up for this, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody out there in Radio Land. If you could only see us now.
All right, we'll check them out.
TV spot.
Come out for-
Extremes every Wednesday. Yes.
And tomorrow night at Hoosiers.
Yes, we'll be good. All right, Iconic Radio. This is it. We'll be off the air. See you next week.